Imagine spending years building the most powerful music system in the world, training idols for 10 years, spending millions of dollars on production, creating the global K-pop machine that dominates charts everywhere. And then suddenly, a group from the Philippines starts doing something dangerous. They start winning without the system. No billion-dollar Korean label. No traditional idol pipeline. No giant promotional machine. Yet somehow, they begin charting internationally, selling out concerts and gaining global fans. That group is SB19. And while millions celebrate them, some corners of the K-pop fandom absolutely hate them. Not just casual dislike. We're talking about viral fan wars, accusations, gatekeeping, and constant comparisons. But here's the real question no one talks about. Is this hate actually about music? Or is it about something much bigger happening in the global music industry? Today, we're breaking down the real reasons why some K-pop fans target SB19, and why this conflict might actually signal a major shift in Asian pop music. Part 1. The first misunderstanding. To understand the tension, you have to go back to 2019. When SB19 debuted under SB19 Philippines, something unusual happened. Their training system looked almost identical to K-pop. The choreography, the music videos, the synchronized performances, even the idol structure. Naturally, many fans assumed they were simply another K-pop group. But SB19 wasn't Korean. They were part of something new, a rising genre called Ppop. At first, this seemed harmless. But the moment SB19 started gaining attention internationally, the conversation changed. Some K-pop fans began asking uncomfortable questions. Are they copying K-pop? Are they trying to be Korean? Why are they using the idol system? And suddenly, the narrative began forming. SB19 wasn't seen as a new movement. They were framed as imitators. But here's the truth many casual fans don't realize. The idol system itself isn't owned by K-pop. It's a format inspired by multiple entertainment industries, including J-pop and Western boy bands. But fandom culture rarely focuses on nuance. Instead, it focuses on territory. Part 2. The gatekeeping problem. K-pop fans are among the most passionate fandoms in the world. Groups like BTS, Blackpink, and EXO built global communities that defend their artists fiercely. But passion can sometimes turn into something else. Gatekeeping. In online fan culture, gatekeeping happens when fans feel the need to protect their genre from outsiders. And K-pop fans have had reasons to be defensive. For years, Korean artists fought against Western media ignoring them, music charts underestimating them, and critics dismissing their success as a trend. So when K-pop finally conquered the global stage, fans became protective. Very protective. And suddenly a non-Korean group using the idol format triggered alarms. Some fans started saying, if you aren't Korean, it isn't K-pop, which is technically true. But SB19 never claimed to be K-pop. They always called themselves Ppop. Yet, in the fast-moving world of social media, labels get blurred, and misunderstandings spread fast. Part 3. The success that changed everything. The tension might have faded over time, but then SB19 did something unexpected. They started charting globally. In 2021, their song Bazinga reached #1 on the Billboard Hot Trending Songs chart. And not just once. They held that position for weeks. Suddenly, international media started talking about them. Fans outside Asia discovered them. And the conversation shifted again. Because now SB19 wasn't just inspired by K-pop. They were competing in the same global space. For some fans, that felt threatening. Not because SB19 replaced K-pop, but because they proved something uncomfortable. The idol model could exist outside Korea. Part 4. The industry secret. Here's something most casual fans don't realize. The global success of K-pop wasn't accidental. It was the result of a national cultural strategy. After the 1997 Asian financial crisis, the South Korean government began investing heavily in cultural exports. Music, drama, film, technology. The goal was simple: make Korean culture globally influential. This strategy became known as the Korean Wave, Hallyu. And it worked. Companies like HYBE, SM Entertainment, and YG Entertainment built a global entertainment empire. But when a group like SB19 succeeds outside that system, it raises a big industry question. What if other countries start doing the same thing? Part 5. The National Pride Factor. Music fandoms aren't just about music. They're about identity. For Korean fans, K-pop represents national achievement. For Filipino fans, SB19 represents something similar. A group proving that the Philippines can compete globally. So when these narratives collide, it becomes more than entertainment. It becomes cultural pride. And cultural pride can easily turn into fan conflict online. But here's something interesting. The actual artists rarely participate in these fights. Members of SB19 have repeatedly expressed respect for K-pop artists. And many K-pop idols have acknowledged the rise of Southeast Asian pop. The tension exists mostly in fan spaces, not between artists. Part 6. The Independence Factor. Another major reason for the tension is something rarely discussed. SB19's business model. After leaving their original system, they formed their own company, 1Z Entertainment. This means they control their music, their branding, their direction. This level of independence is rare in idol culture, and it challenges the traditional model where large companies control most aspects of an idol's career. To some observers, SB19 represents a new blueprint, an idol group that trained in the system, but eventually took control of it. Part 7. Social media amplifies everything. Here's the uncomfortable truth. Most K-pop fans don't hate SB19. The internet simply amplifies the loudest voices. Platforms like Twitter, TikTok, and YouTube reward conflict. Fan wars generate engagement. Engagement generates algorithm boosts, which means the most dramatic arguments spread the fastest. A single viral tweet can make it look like an entire fandom is attacking another group, when in reality, it's often just a small group of extremely loud accounts. Part 8. The reality behind the hate. If you step outside social media arguments and look at the bigger picture, the relationship between K-pop and Ppop is actually evolving, not collapsing. Many industry insiders believe Southeast Asia will become the next major music market, and groups like SB19 are opening the door for that future. Rather than replacing K-pop, they may actually expand the entire Asian pop ecosystem, just like Latin music expanded global pop in the last decade. The real story isn't about hate, it's about change. For the first time in decades, the idol system is no longer limited to one country. Artists from different nations are beginning to build their own versions. And that creates tension, but it also creates opportunity. Because the future of Asian pop might not belong to just one industry. It might belong to many. And if that happens, the success of SB19 might one day be remembered not as a controversy, but as the moment the global pop map started expanding. But here's the question I want to ask you. Do you think the tension between K-pop fans and SB19 is real rivalry, or just internet drama amplified by algorithms? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more deep industry breakdowns like this, make sure to subscribe, because the next story about SB19 might be even bigger.